want to let you in on a little military secret. Unless you're actually in combat, being in the military is really fucking boring. The vast majority of the time is spent waiting for shit to happen and hoping that it never does, because in a lot of jobs, if shit is happening...
something obviously has gone very wrong.
Maybe not if you're a filing clerk in an orderly room, but say you're a guard at a nuclear base. You flat do not want to hear you were urgently needed to fulfill your primary mission, keeping people from stealing said nuclear weapons. I know from experience, my first 2 assignments were at nuclear bases, and those 4 years, my job consisted almost entirely of trying to stay awake on night shifts. Air Force cops used a lot of different methods to stay awake, because the consequences of falling asleep on post was that you would be...
You're in deep shit.
Yeah. In the extremely unlikely event someone got to the nukes, that was bad, but honestly, the security's so redundant, that's just never gonna happen. No, you're in deep shit if you were caught asleep on post by your sergeant. Nuke bases took falling asleep very seriously, and if you did it on the right post in the right time, your military career is about to come to a very premature end. So you drank a lot of coffee, you smoked a lot of cigarettes, you dipped a lot of chewing tobacco, you shot the shit with your buddies, you walked in tiny circles, you sang at the top of the voice, and if all else failed...
I used to masturbate. Constantly.
Oh, yeah. If you're really fighting off the sleepies, a quick toss in the dark is a surefire way to wake you up. But sometimes, just sometimes, even a work jerk isn't enough to fight back the Z-Monster, and you have to resort to extreme measures to get the blood moving, and maybe to get some company to come out to keep you awake. One of the ways you could theoretically do that, I certainly never did it.
He did. He totally did.
Was to say that you saw something. Maybe there were shadows on the fence line or lights on the perimeter, and that would get someone sent out to look for it. And if you made it vague enough, you could eat up a good hour of your shift, maybe get a coffee break when it was over, and you would be saved. Which brings me to our topic, the Rendlesham Forest UFO incident back in 1980.